Hi, folks. Well, everybody's asking me, why don't I do a live performance? And I guess it's my turn, so I'm going to do it. All my friends are doing, all my comrades are out there, and really good. Some of them are out of this world, I'll tell you. So I'm going to do my best. I'll do better than my best. But this is not going to be Tony Ocean by the Pit. This is Miles by the menorah. I take my musical cues from a higher authority. Anyway, all right, but here we go. I'm going to do this. I've had so many fine singers and musicians that work with me through the years. I've had, in fact, I made a list just to run through to tell you. When I started at Tuscany, I was there for over 17 years in Oak Brook. And I started out there with a fella, if you remember, named Mario Bartel. Remember Mario? Fantastic singer. He really was. I mean, you want to hear Tony Bennett? That sounded like Tony Bennett. And not to confuse my buddy John Anthony, because he's very damn good too. I mean, he's a great Tony Bennett singer. So anyway, but here's some of the people that have done it. Mario started out there, and then I had a fellow named Jay Michaels, and he's no longer with us either. But we did a dual piano. I played the grand piano, and he played the organ, the keyboards. So we had a great little duo thing going on for a while. Then after that, we've had so many people. I've had Nino Foligno, my buddy. He's out there. He's doing this thing out there, and he's fantastic. Very good, Nino. I'm quite impressed with that. And then Tony Ocean, of course, my buddy. He's out there. He's doing that talk show during the day. And thank goodness, I don't even have to turn on the news anymore. I just turn on my buddy Tony. He tells me all the events of the day, who died, who didn't, who has a birthday. Thanks, T. Okay. And who did I miss here? Okay, my buddy, let's see, Ray Lozano, of course. Ray, fantastic. He does impressions. Fantastic singer. I enjoyed having him through the years. We've worked together many, many times ever since then, too. Then the late, great, of course, Jimmy Damon. Jimmy was phenomenal, very well known in Chicago and everywhere else. Had Lisa Pappas, Palubiak now, I guess that's her new name. And Lisa was great, very fine vocalist. Laura Bendick. Laura was a waitress at Tuscany. She was, waiting tables, and she said that she liked to sing with me one day, and I got her up, and then we just started working together, and she was there for many years. Jack Muccio. In fact, I'll tell you, how I met Jack, my buddy Ron Onesti brought him into Tuscany one day, and he introduced me to this fellow, and he says he'd like to have him sing. And so I heard him, and I said, he's fantastic, I want him. So we worked together for a long time. Jack is great. Jack D'Amico, of course. Jack, you're the man. Frank Sinatra, that's my guy. He does Frank Sinatra. He's a great Frank Sinatra. And there was a gal named Ricky Taylor. She was wonderful. She was also there with me. I had Lonnie Poller. Lonnie also worked with Tony Ocean, and they had the Rat Pack, the original Rat Pack, and Piper's Alley. And they were wonderful. Lonnie did great. He was a Sammy Davis. And God rest his soul, too. Christy Ogilvie, remember Christy? Christy is great. I never knew she was such a poet. She's out there doing poetry every day, doing her poetry. Fantastic. Let's see. I remember Frank Pisani. Frank was out there with me. He did his bit and everything, and I love him. And he's in Florida now, I guess, enjoying the weather and taking care of everything down there. And let's see, my buddy Steve Sander, he's out there, and he's doing these broadcasts all the time. And Steve actually used to play the cocktail hour, before I even started. And what I was trying to tell, Steve used to have this Vocal Master, this, big clunky thing, the mixer. And he put it on the floor because there's no place to put it anywhere else. And in order for me to play, I used to have to raise my right foot and put it on top of it. And ever since that day, I can't play unless I have something raised on my right foot. And thanks, Steve. That was great. Okay, and who else am I missing now? Charlene Brooks, she was wonderful. She did a Barbra Streisand. She's out there doing shows. And Vito Zotto, of course, my buddy Vito, the best. You want somebody to make you laugh? That's the guy. He does all the impressions too. I had Denise Tomasello. She sang with me. Denise, you're great. She's out there doing her shows. I had Lori Shane. You remember Lori? Lori's out there. She has her own band and everything. She's performing now, but she worked with me there. And Bobby Gamari. Bobby G was great. He worked there. Look at all these wonderful people that worked there with me. I was so proud of everybody. Diva Montel started out just sitting in with me. And I said, man, you're a great singer. And she's out there now doing her big shows and everything. She's great. Did I mention John Troncali? Johnny boy? John's out there. He's doing his thing. And, if you see his, what is that, reverb, whatever that thing is, he's got all the things and he sounds great. All right, who am I missing? There's so many people that work there. Chris Martin, you're doing fantastic. In fact, if it wasn't for Chris, I wouldn't be knowing how to do some of the things I've done, because he's the one that showed me how to do the things on the computer. He says, you got to get a computer, and it was because of him I was inspired to do that many years ago. We worked together at the Ritz-Carlton. And you're wonderful, buddy. So, let's see, who am I missing? Lonnie, Mario. Well, there's a lot of people that were there. And if I missed you, I'm sorry. I thought I got everybody. Oh, Mary Monica. How could I forget Mary? Oh, my God. Mary. In fact, Mary is one of the people that told me I should do a live thing. So I'm doing it. And I hope it's to your liking. I hope I do you proud. And my buddy Mark Copeland, you also told me to do it. So I'm doing it. And there we go. It's Mother's Day on Sunday, and I'm going to be doing a tribute for Mom. And I want to show you something. This is my mom's brochure. She was a model, a singer. See that? Isn't she great? She's so wonderful. I miss her so much. This used to have brochures. That's how they did them in those days. I miss you, Mama. Love you. And I guess I should play for you. So I'm going to do the first song I'm going to do actually was a song that I did for Rose Mann Cherney. And Rosie, this is for you, sweetheart. This is a song that you always loved, and I'm going to do this for you. And I hope you are listening. There you go, Rosie. It's called, actually, the name of the song is called The Hands of Time, but better known as Brian's song. So I'll tell you, this is my first contribution to you guys from my house to yours. And I hope you did well. I'm going to do something for Mom. I'll do that I think I'll wait for the next time because I don't know how long of a thing this is going to be, but I just wanted to see how you took to my presentation. And if you liked it, let me know. And if you want more, I'll do more. My mother always said, keep them wanting. I love you, Mommy. Oy vey. All right. Anyway, thanks, pals, for listening. 3, love you. And remember, stay kosher. Don't go out. Stay home. Talk to you later. Bye.